turmeric, which is a kind of a root. When you cut it open, it's this bright, beautiful, bright orange, a lovely color. And turmeric is also a dried spice used in Southeast Asian cuisine, including Indian cuisine, is where I first became acquainted with it. It not only makes food beautiful, it actually makes food delicious. It's got quite a lovely taste to it. It's a spice. Inside turmeric is curcumin. Curcumin is one of those natural chemicals, kind of like lycopene. It's one of those Mother Nature's treasure chest, Mother Nature's pharmacy with an F, not a PH. And the curcumin has a lot of properties: anti-inflammatory, it's antioxidant, it cuts off the blood supply, feeding cancers. It actually is helpful for your stem cells as well. It really activates almost all of your body's health defenses, and it's good for your gut microbiome.
There is something so comforting about a good drink. Not just any drink, but one that feels like it is doing something truly good for your body, like it is whispering little healing messages into your cells. This video is all about that kind of drink. Specifically, the one that Robert, now 68 years old, credits as a big part of the reason he's never had a heart attack. Today, we are going to explore this powerful artery cleanse drink, inspired by the work of Dr. William Li, whose deep knowledge of how food supports health has transformed the lives of many, including Robert. As we dive into this health wisdom, you will learn not only what goes into this drink, but why each ingredient has a place in your daily routine. So if you are here because you care about your heart, your energy, or just want to feel your best for years to come, you are in the right place. And before we go any further, please take a moment to like this video, share it with someone you love, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments what drink makes you feel amazing. Your engagement helps us grow this beautiful community of people who are walking the health journey together. Let's begin with a little bit about Dr. William Li, whose insights have guided much of what we are sharing today. He is a physician, scientist, and author who has devoted his life to studying how the body heals itself and how food plays a central role in that process. Dr. Li is especially known for his research on angiogenesis, the process the body uses to grow new blood vessels, which is crucial for heart health. His groundbreaking book, Eat to Beat Disease, opened up the conversation on how everyday foods can activate our body's own defense systems. His philosophy is not about restriction, but about abundance, about filling your life with powerful, nourishing foods that support your body's natural resilience. That's exactly the mindset behind the artery cleanse drink Robert swears by. Robert is someone who never expected to be this passionate about what goes into his morning cup. But a few years back, after losing a close friend to a sudden heart attack, he found himself questioning what he could do to better protect his own heart. He was active and ate relatively well, but something felt missing. That's when he came across a video featuring Dr. Li and his recommendations for heart-healthy foods. What struck him most was not just the scientific explanations, but the warmth and practicality behind the message. It felt doable. It felt empowering. And most of all, it felt like a message meant for him. Inspired, Robert began experimenting with a drink each morning that brought together the foods Dr. Li highlighted for cardiovascular health. Over time, it became a ritual, a way of saying, I care about myself, every single day. The core of this drink is simple, but powerful. It begins with green tea, known for its rich catechins that support blood vessel function. If you have ever sipped a good green tea, you know the feeling, a gentle, clean energy that centers you. But Robert did not stop there. He adds a squeeze of fresh lemon, not just for the bright flavor, but because citrus supports the elasticity of your blood vessels. There's something about the way that lemon cuts through and wakes up the whole drink, making it feel vibrant and alive. Then comes a touch of beet juice. Beets are deeply nourishing for the heart because they support nitric oxide production, which helps blood flow more freely. Robert says it reminds him of tending to a garden. You make sure the water can flow to every root, and the whole system comes alive. Sometimes he adds a few thin slices of fresh ginger, especially on colder mornings. It adds warmth, a little zing, and helps with inflammation, which is a major factor in heart disease. Dr. Lee often highlights the power of anti-inflammatory foods for keeping arteries clean and flexible. If you have never tried fresh ginger in your tea, this might be the moment. It's grounding, energizing, and has a way of waking up not just your taste buds, but your whole system. And here's the ingredient that surprised even Robert: pomegranate juice. Just a splash. Pomegranates are rich in polyphenols that support arterial health and help reduce oxidative stress. When you think about your arteries, think of them like little highways inside your body. You want those roads clear, flexible, and smooth, not bumpy or clogged. Pomegranate helps keep traffic moving. The sweetness also balances out the sharper notes from lemon and ginger. A small sprinkle of cinnamon goes in last. Not too much, just enough to deepen the flavor and add a touch of spice. Cinnamon supports healthy blood sugar and has antioxidant properties. That warm aroma as it mixes in. It is almost like a hug for your senses. Robert calls it the finishing touch, the ingredient that ties everything together and gives the drink a cozy, rooted feeling. Now, you might be wondering, how long did it take Robert to feel a difference? And what kind of change did he really notice? He says it was not dramatic at first, but about a month in, he started waking up with more energy. He felt more clear-headed, more steady. The heaviness in his chest that sometimes came after big meals, gone. His blood pressure, which had been creeping up slowly over the years, leveled out. And maybe most importantly, he felt in control. Like he was doing something proactive every single day for his heart. Dr. Lee's teachings emphasize exactly this kind of small, consistent action. It is not about waiting for a health scare to take charge. It is about making little choices that build up over time into something powerful. And you can start today, right in your kitchen. What would it feel like for you to make this drink tomorrow morning? To take 5 minutes just for you, and know that every ingredient has a purpose. Dr. Lee also recommends several other heart-supportive foods that you can start adding to your routine alongside this drink. Tomatoes, for example, are rich in lycopene, which supports healthy blood vessels. You could add a few slices to your lunch, or even blend them into a savory smoothie if you are feeling adventurous. Berries are another top recommendation. Blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, they are full of antioxidants and fiber. A small bowl of mixed berries with your breakfast is not only delicious, but an easy upgrade to your morning. Then there are leafy greens like spinach and kale. You might already know these are good for you, but Dr. Lee explains how they help your blood vessels stay strong and elastic. That means less pressure on your heart and better circulation throughout your body. Robert started adding a handful of spinach to his eggs in the morning and tossing kale into his soups. Simple, no-fuss changes that have made a real difference. And don't forget about nuts. Walnuts and almonds are packed with omega-3s and good fats that protect your heart. Robert keeps a small jar of raw walnuts on the counter and grabs a few whenever he passes by. It is not about eating perfectly. It is about eating with intention. One of the most powerful things you can do is start looking at your kitchen as a pharmacy. Dr. Lee often says that food is medicine, and this drink is one beautiful example of that. You do not need a prescription. You just need the willingness to try, to experiment, and to care for yourself in a way that is both joyful and nourishing. Have you ever made a drink that felt like it loved you back? That is what this is. Let's go back to Robert for a moment. He is 68 now, And while many of his friends are managing chronic heart issues or taking medications, he feels grounded and energized. He still goes on long walks, tends his garden, and cooks dinner for his grandchildren. There's a twinkle in his eye when he talks about this drink. Not because it is a miracle cure, but because it has become a symbol of something bigger: his commitment to his health and his belief that small choices matter. You do not have to be perfect. You just have to begin. Maybe tomorrow morning is your moment. Gather your ingredients: green tea, lemon, beet juice, ginger, pomegranate juice, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and make it yours. Sip it slowly. Let it be a pause in your day, a breath, a way to show up for yourself. And when you feel the difference, even in the smallest way, come back and share it in the comments. Let someone else know they are not alone on this path. Health is a journey, and we are walking it together. If this video resonated with you, please like it, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share it with someone who needs a little encouragement or a gentle nudge toward a healthier way of living. This is more than just a recipe. It is a movement, a community of people choosing to care for themselves in meaningful, loving ways. And we are so glad you are part of it.